My name is Zoe Hasenauer, and my final presentation is on political propaganda and mistrust in the media and whether they have any relation. The short answer to this is yes. Propaganda ads from the two partisan sides in the United States has created large polarization in the nation between citizens. I'm going to explore the Democratic versus Republican messages conveyed in these ads and which lead to mistrust in the media and how these messages increase cognitive bias and confirmation bias in our society. Why do these issues matter? Because extreme political divide that has occurred has led to less cooperation between the partisan sides and thus in turn leading to our democracy working less effectively. Segregation has occurred between communities based on partisan affiliation as well. I'll show about 10 seconds of this.
The warnings were there. Millions of Americans at risk, but Donald Trump failed to act.
The words about a pandemic at this point?
No, we're not at all. We have it under control.
So I didn't get to show the whole ad, but the ad points to the distrust of Donald Trump, the leader of the Republican Party. And he also introduces the concept of fake news in it, which creates huge skepticism between the viewers of this ad. It creates a large polarization between the two political parties and results in mistrust in media from the opposing political belief systems and an increase in confirmation bias.
A few years ago, ideas that we talked about were thought to be fringe ideas, radical ideas, extremist ideas. Those ideas are now mainstream.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings.
So this ad groups Democrats and labels them. The quotes that are taken from this video are taken out of context in order to illustrate the message wanting to be conveyed by the Republican Party. Again, it assigns blame and creates distrust in the media due to this editing of the quotes used by filmmakers. And again, it increases confirmation bias heavily due to this mistrust. The overall themes from both of these videos is that there's an increase in confirmation bias. They're both looking to convey a message about the other to not be trusted or believed, along with making them look incompetent. It does not encourage cooperation between the two sides and creates skepticism and mistrust in viewers and media consumers. Network Propaganda, a book written by Yochai Benkler, Robert Ferris, and Hal Roberts. It was a previous study done that showed that Republican-based ideologies and groups were more likely to use this type of propaganda, and their ads were more likely to attack Democrats and their political figures. In 2018, nearly 5,000 more sentences were used to attack these figures. To conclude, political propaganda from both sides leads to a large mistrust of the media. Both assign blame, more so Republican Party members, and propaganda like this leads to division in our society and can result in an uncooperative space for political leaders to work in, along with making sure our democracy runs smoothly. In my opinion, less propaganda against one another's beliefs and more empathy can lead to less mistrust of different media sources, and confirmation bias can decrease much more rapidly.